What is a nationalized business? Why is nationalization a bad thing? Nationalized means the government takes ownership in a private business, so the company is owned by the public. Takes ownership is usually a euphemism for steals. Typically, the process of nationalization takes place without compensation to the owners of the company, which is a fancy way for saying steals. General Motors, which will be 60% owned by the U.S. government when it comes out of bankruptcy protection, paid nothing to the former shareholders of the company. Those former shareholders, the owners, were left with worthless pieces of paper. Well, worthless unless they sell them on eBay. The government replaced the CEO. The government owns the company. Nationalized. The government gave a percentage ownership to the union, a first in American history. It's not theirs to give. Nationalized. The same thing took place in Venezuela, where Socialist President Hugo Chavez took ownership of the oil industry in 2007. Just 2 years later, this past February, Chavez ordered his army to seize all rice processing and packaging plants. Maybe we have that to look forward to. But back to GM. So what does the government do now? They use GM to force crap policy down our throats. How? The new government motors will build green cars. You know, the cars that couldn't break into the top 10 even when gas was $4 a gallon? Well, President Obama says they're the cars Americans want. Of course, General Motors couldn't make a buck building them before, so how will government motors do it? Subsidies from the government. Oh, and you think the government won't be buying just government motors cars? The company who really gets screwed in this is Ford, who makes the Crown Victoria just for government use and stands to lose huge government sales. Ford also makes the F-150 pickup truck, the top-selling vehicle in 2008, 2007, 2006, 2005, you get the idea. The government's going to push their green cars and screw Ford to the wall. So, is nationalized bad? Usually, but not always. Nationalized industry is always bad. Nationalized services? The question is what social good they perform. The U.S. Postal Service is nationalized. They provide a huge social benefit, ubiquitous postal service. Police and fire services are mostly government-run. Social good. Ambulance service? Social good. Highway systems, social good and military benefit. So where's the social good in owning GM? Or owning Citi? Or owning the oil industry in Venezuela? There isn't one, unless you're protecting a voting bloc, the unions and union retirees who need GM to survive, or donors, the Citi account holders, or the money itself, the oil industry that Chavez needed to line his own pockets. That makes America and Venezuela an awful lot alike. Tell truth to power. Hear the real story. Think for yourself. Join the conversation at econmilitia.com. Take back your inalienable rights.